again.
What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Podcast, a show where we talk about news, games, and sandwich a little fun in between. I'm one of your hosts, Timothy DeRoe, and joining me this week is your boy, Michael Clare. How you doing on this late Friday? What?
You were gonna tell him?
Yeah.
I thought we could just play it off.
No, we're gonna tell him because if something pops off on Saturday, then we look like idiots.
We still look like idiots.
Oh, that's fair. So we're actually recording this episode on Friday instead of Sunday on our normal schedule because we're all fucking going on vacation. Everybody.
Every single person.
Jordan's going to Texas.
Not to the same place.
Mike's going to Arkansas, and I'm going to Alabama. So,
It's a country vacation.
And Louisiana. So we're gonna be on vacations. You know, we're vaccinated. We're all fully vaccinated. We masks off, as Future says.
Unless
they tell you to put it on. Yep, then go ahead and put that on. But yeah, we're just going to be having a weekend to ourselves, so that's going to be enjoyable. And we're not going to be here on Sunday. So in order to offset that, we decided to record this show early on Friday and still post it on Monday at 7 a.m. And then the movie podcast, I assume everyone who watches the movie podcast is going to be watching this one because that one's a little more niche and more hardcore fans. That will go up a day late. I don't know when on that day late, probably Tuesday around 8 or 9 p.m. Because I work that day. So that's when that'll go up, and we'll record that on Tuesday. So that'll be a day late, but everything else will be on time. It's just going to be recorded early. So if some poppin' ass news pops at Friday at 10:50 while we're in the middle of the show, well, we missed it. And I'm sorry.
we'll just cover it next week.
We'll cover it next week. But this week, we're going to watch that new Mario Golf trailer. We're going to talk about how Nintendo locked some shit behind an amiibo. Take-Two dropped a bunch of info for their future. GTA 5 is coming out again.
Whoa.
Like 8 years later. But before that, let's get a little bit of housekeeping for you. Do you enjoy this show? If you do, and if you don't,
do it anyways.
Do it anyway, or keep watching because you will eventually enjoy it. And if you're new, just think about this question at the end. Okay, but if you enjoy our show, then consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 you can get access to our lovely Discord where we talk about things. We play games. They play League in there. We talked about Drake's new snippet of his track that he's coming out. That looks pretty good.
They talked about some Clone Wars
stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on in those Discord channels, and that's real nice. And then also for $5 you can get access to post shows of all of our shows and other goodies that are all come from youtube.com/syncedup podcast and I wanted to say Patreon services, podcast services around the world. And yeah, that stuff's all very enjoyable for $5. And if you can't do that, you don't have any dollars to toss our way, that's perfectly fine. We still appreciate you for being here. New episodes go up in all of those feeds Mondays 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang, and Tuesday 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang if you're looking for the movie podcast. Also, you can write into the show at synceduppod@gmail.com with any questions, comments, or concerns or dumb shit that you want us to read on the show, and we'll do it no matter what it is, unless it'll get us canceled. Or if it's rude,
I'll risk it.
If it's rude, don't write in rude
mean.
stuff.
Unless you're being mean to Tim.
Yeah, whoa. I mean, actually, that's fine. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our all of our stuff. Oh, Punch Out is freaking out on the side there.
Oh, Lord.
You want to fix that? You want to try to fix it while I continue the housekeeping? Follow us on Twitter at synceduppod with any of us to keep up to date with all of the news that we talk about, all of our content, whether we start new content, whether it got worse, whether we start a marketing campaign, any of that stuff, everything across the board over there. Jesus.
Do the show.
Twitter.com. Dude, Punch Out is fucked. Is the game broke? Do the show. I'm doing the show. Remember, it's black at first, and then it'll come on. Remember? It does its little thing where it's like, boom. And then Mike Tyson pops up. Okay, it's not doing it. And that's it for the housekeeping. Cool. Yeah, things are fucking popping off.
Blowing into this for me. Thank you.
That's his video exclusive with a little audio. If you don't know you might not have anything idea what's going on. Is it working?
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him what?
What we're doing.
Okay.
It's video exclusive.
Okay, it's fucked. Is the TV off? Just turn the TV off. You know what? It's Friday. It's things are a little.
One more chance.
One more chance. One more show. Okay, so we gotta watch the trailer, Mike.
Do the trailer.
Okay, bring up the trailer. Kylie Arter. We're gonna be watching this Mario overview trailer where they show off some new stuff. Can you turn on closed captioning so I can, because I can't hear it. I want to know what the dude says because I want to talk about it. So the little CC or whatever. Yes, thank you. Too bad we're on the fucking screen. Honestly, don't full screen it so I can read those. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Super Rush.
We need to invest in some sort of speaker system. Frankly, all we need is all we need is an aux cord.
Yeah.
Actually,
we have one.
We have one. And
you didn't want the feedback coming in right here.
We'll just bring a speaker, but we can turn it real down, real low.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, here's the. They can hear it, right?
Oh.
Can you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I made sure they did.
Okay, cool. So
this
yeah.
game looking.
It's looking nice. It's looking fun. It's looking like it'll be a good time for us to all hang out in the living room and just fucking play some golf. Will not be playing with motion controls though, because I will play like cheeks.
Actually,
I might try it out.
A day where you have
I will try. Yeah, I will try it out.
Everybody has to play with motion.
But this does look quite enjoyable.
Yes.
Yeah,
Seems
but
peaceful. Sit down on the couch.
you
grab
and
some
also
brewskis,
yeah,
maybe some claws.
doesn't get any better than
What is it? The FPS Mario Golf? I didn't understand what happened.
Well, I think that's just them measuring like distance and stuff for you to get like a good hit.
It seems OP.
Yeah. But nothing better than just golf sound effects. Golf game sound effects are always really good. That noise you hear, and then you hear the breeze, and you know there's no music playing, and it's real nice. And like hearing them go, oh, like it's all classic. Plus it's the Mario characters. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any. You better get up.
Okay,
so
this
16 characters. Can you pause on the screen? Oh, run it back.
Go back like 2 seconds.
2 frames.
Okay.
Okay, so this roster is looking fun as hell. So for you audio listeners out there, you have King Bob-omb, which is crazy, out of the blue. Peach, of course. Wario with the cowboy hat. Mario, classic. Bowser. Luigi. Waluigi, which everyone was really excited about to see him there. Daisy, my girl. Of course, I'll be playing her the most of the time. Donkey Kong. Toad, that's
Pauline.
I always want to say Rosalina, but she's coming up. Yoshi, shout out to Chance. You know, he's excited. Rosalina is in, of course. We love her. Bowser Jr., can't have it without him. And then another I would consider shake-up pick. What are these guys called again? The little football guys.
Boom Booms?
Boom,
I don't know.
Something like that. The little football guys that run at you.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Boo. Of course, the 2 exotic picks here being the football guy and King Bob-omb. And then Pauline is a little bit of an exotic pick, I would say. But
who do you think got the shaft?
Who got the who got
who got booted? But
what do you call it? Snubbed is what you should call it. Who deserves to be here that isn't here?
There's a couple. Toadette.
Who could you? Yeah, I could think of Toadette.
Diddy.
Personally for me, Diddy. Personally for me, I would also throw in like a Koopa or Dry Bones. Dry Bones in there.
Dry Bones.
You can't really have the baby characters. I'm just trying to think. Yo, just bring up another tab and just look up Mario Kart 8 roster, and then we're gonna look at that. Mario Kart 8 roster. Mario Kart.
I'm trying to think if there's any
roster
specifically that I'm like, I wish they were on here.
Cool. And then I guess just hit images. Yeah, just one of these. That's not the whole roster, is it?
That's because that's the regular Mario.
Oh yeah, go down left. I think to the right one more. I think this is this can't be right.
I'm sure you can just change Yoshi skins and Shy Guy skins, but that's the map, or that's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So Link.
Shy Guy.
Link. Oh yeah, Shy Guy I would say is definitely a notable miss there, not being in. Honestly, not a whole lot of misses, I don't think.
Yeah, I think Shy Guy and Dry Bones.
Shy Guy, Dry Bones,
Toadette.
Isabelle. Yeah, I don't know if you would include those in the Mario golf game, but you do see Donkey Kong in there. But he is more intrinsically tied.
We'll probably get him
to Mario.
We'll probably get some characters in DLC. Like,
don't say shit like that, bro. Nintendo does crazy stuff.
Listen, bro.
See, what's gonna happen is they'll come out with a season pass and drop 15 new characters, or 4 years from now they'll drop like a character in a random update that nobody was expecting.
I'm totally expecting us to go the Mario Tennis Aces route. So that's what I'm expecting. Let's get back to the video though.
Yeah, let's go back to the video. Let's finish this trailer off. Click play on that.
Still got like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So of course you got your stats.
You got your stats on the right there.
Mario's all around.
Power, stamina, speed. Couldn't see the other 2; they're gone. But of course you got the 4-player.
Bowser looking nice.
He is looking nice. I'm wondering if there's different outfits and stuff.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
Of course, online play. Really nice to see that out the gate. Mario Party was missing that, which was tragic.
You know, there's gonna be no outfits because Nintendo hates customization.
Yeah, you're right. So like, look, this is just looking fun. Some of these courses with the lava popping and crazy stuff, especially when you're playing that rush mode, is looking really nice.
The tower
challenges,
destructibles.
Yep, boom, there you go. That's cool. Challenges. Of course, you got the rush mode, which looks incredibly fun. But I don't know how it's gonna work. 4-player split screen. 4-player split screen. I don't know if it's possible to play this speed golf. Have you seen this mode? Have you seen the speed golf mode?
I got to the roster and stopped watching it.
Okay.
Well,
this came out in when they announced it.
Yeah, I remember this, but it kind of makes sense to me now.
Yeah, you just go. And it go as fast as possible. And it's just like kind of like the first to hit it. Collect hearts to restore stamina, sprint, do all kinds of crazy shit.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. get coins, try to beat your opponents. It's the rush mode. It looks pretty fun. And everyone has their special moves. I just really don't understand Daisy looking bad, of course. Riding a bullet bill, King Bob-omb getting carried by his hummies. Waluigi doing a spin. You love to see it. Signature golf hits. Grab the star power. Looking really nice. Of course, you love to see this type of stuff. But genuinely, like I said, I don't know if this is going to work, and I don't think you can play that mode in 4-player split screen.
I don't know. I'm betting you can.
I'm hoping, because this mode does look incredibly chaotic and fun, especially with these power-ups, these special moves, all that kind of crazy stuff. Just running. Yeah, see, just running around. But they don't ever show it in split screen action, so.
No, they don't.
It is looking real nice. And then new golfing competition. This is the golf battle royale thing. Yep, battle golf, speed golf with special rules. So it's golf battle royale. This looks pretty cool. So you try to golf into as many holes as you can. See, he just hit a bomb into his opponents there.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. And then first to 3 captures wins the match. This looks incredibly fun and enjoyable.
What the hell is this?
This is just the Mii character. Mushroom Kingdom locals. I think this is like kind of the
Golf
adventure mode.
Okay.
Looks like you can only play as your Mii though, which I would consider tragic. Practice area. Just more stuff in the game. I mean, I think personally for me, you love to see it padded out.
I mean, I'm gonna have to 100%.
Of course.
You hate to see it.
And
Master Stinger.
Yeah, just for me, you just love to see it like padded out. More stuff in the game because me personally, like, look at this. You're fighting a boss. I would consider what did you call it? Mario Tennis Aces. Upgrading your stats and shit. Mario Tennis Aces, I would consider content light. Not as much content in there as should be for a $60 game, in my personal opinion. And then Mario Party, I would say the same thing. 3 courses, not a lot of shit going on.
Whoa. 4 courses?
4 courses, whatever. Not a lot of shit going on. But you love, different modes. 4-player. The online play is here right out the gate. You got a good roster of characters with 16. They didn't tell you how many golf courses there are, but just from this trailer, more than 4. You can see a decent amount.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, the stuff with the special moves, the Battle Royale mode. They're really padding it out, and you love to see it. You can go ahead and close that tab, Kylie, if you would, and then take us back to the one. Yeah, so all in all, I think it looks really nice, and it's going to be a staple in the household, I feel like, of just chilling back, like, hey, you just want to run some golf real quick and just play for an hour.
I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
I'm excited
golf,
for it.
Nice. It's a fun game.
It is. It's a very chilled.
Terrible in real life, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Fun on video game form, though.
I think it works because, like, it's competitive without having to be, like, aggressively competitive. Like, even playing, like, Mario Tennis, you're still, like, going at it the whole time.
Very accessible golf in terms of video game play.
I want a new peripheral. I want a new golf stick.
Yeah,
because
like
I'm not going to do motion controls with that tiny Joy-Con. It's too small.
What if they locked motion controls behind the golf stick?
I'd have to buy it.
You'd have to buy the golf stick, even if it was $25?
I'd have to buy it.
You'd have to buy it? Yeah, just like this the Skyward Sword amiibo. Yes, Link's improved fast travel in Skyward Sword HD really does seem to be locked behind an amiibo. This flight is going to cost you. This is from Liam Doolin at Nintendo Life. Nintendo announced a brand new Zelda and Loftwing amiibo for its upcoming release, Skyward Sword HD. It allows Link to now fast travel from the land to the sky or vice versa in any location and even make a quick exit out of buildings and dungeons at any moment. One major talking point seems to be the fact this figure is essentially locking off what could have potentially been a simple and free quality of life update to the existing but limited fast travel systems within the game. So will players really have to fork out for Link's improved teleportation ability? Vice and Waypoint reporter Patrick Klepek, we love him, has reached out to Nintendo in search of a more definitive answer about whether or not fast travel would be accessible without an amiibo, and sadly got redirected to the same website featuring the new amiibo. Interpret this how you will, but it's not looking good for anyone who doesn't plan on picking up this new figure. Quote, I asked Nintendo if fast travel in Skyward Sword HD, that's ludicrously unlocked by purchasing an amiibo, is at all accessible without an amiibo, through a menu or any other means, and Nintendo PR pointed me towards the website for the amiibo, so take that as you will. If this wasn't already enough, it has also been confirmed the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo launching the same day as the game will cost more than a regular amiibo, coming in at $24.99 US or your regional equivalent.
Yeah,
All
hate
bad.
to say it.
All bad. Someone who recently replayed through Skyward Sword this year, I believe.
No way. That was a year ago.
Oh yeah, we are at CP, huh? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Well, within a year, within 365 days, most definitely. I have replayed through Skyward Sword. Seeing that I was like, this fixes so much shit. This is nice. Like this, because the fast travel system, some of the biggest complaints in the game of having to go fly up, go to the thing, and then have to come back down in the thing, and then you can only go to certain locations. It's super annoying, especially when you go, like, for example, like in Skyward Sword, spoiler free, by the way, because I know the HD version is coming out, so I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't got to play the game yet. But in Skyward Sword, there's like these cubes that you can hit on the ground, and they'll unlock a chest above ground. And so you'll like do your little thing and you'll hit it and it'll hit the cube and it'll shoot up into the sky. And then later on you can go up and grab it and it might be something that's useful. This mechanic would allow you to just go up to the sky, grab the thing, return to exactly where you were.
Yeah.
Whereas before you would have to run to a signpost, use the signpost, or not a signpost, a statue, use the statue, fly up to the sky, go get the thing, fly back down to the thing, and then it would only let you to go to a couple of key points and then run all the way back to where you were.
So, like, how much time would it take?
Tedious, especially with those loading times.
Okay.
Super fucking tedious, because you're loading 2 different areas, and there's even areas within areas. Super annoying, and it drug out that game a lot. And it's one of the biggest complaints I would say, pretty much across the board for Skyward Sword, is just the going back and forth between land and air is just really annoying. And this streamlines it and makes it so much better. And to lock it behind amiibo is tragic.
Yeah,
because
it's really stupid.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it makes
sense monetarily, especially, you know, they coming in and they're making that amiibo more expensive than amiibo usually are.
I kind of understand why. It's a nice amiibo.
It is very nice amiibo.
You have like 2 amiibos in it instead of just 1.
It's clean. It's a clean amiibo.
Otherwise, I think it looks fine. Everything okay?
We good? Okay.
Our bars aren't moving.
Huh? Oh. It's not? Well, our bars aren't up. Can you scroll around? Oh, yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
That's just the intro. Sorry. Sorry for you audio listeners. We seen something on the visual side that made it look like we weren't being recorded, but everything is good. Yeah, it is a very nice amiibo. So I would say regularly $24.99 for that amiibo makes sense, but to lock the mechanic behind the amiibo,
if you don't care about the amiibo, it sucks that you have to pay $25 for that feature.
On top of it being like, oh, this feature's locked. Oh, and the amiibo's a little more expensive than usual. That just feels like an extra nail in the coffin, which is
it really does. It sucks. Hopefully, there's another way to get it. I mean, I'm not endorsing it.
No,
but there are other ways to get said amiibo function without buying said amiibo.
You can get RFIDs,
and I would never look up how to do that on the internet, but some people might do that.
Yeah,
so.
Some people might find it in their hearts to do that.
So that, I mean, you know, circumvent it as you may.
Man,
but
frankly,
are you gonna pay $25?
No.
Are you gonna pay $60?
No.
The game? Okay.
And I would say I'd pick it up on sale, but Nintendo games do not go on sale, so I'm not gonna
$50 at Walmart.
Yeah, I'm not picking it up.
No.
That with the fact that there's virtually no quality of life upgrades, and the one quality of life upgrade that there is locked behind a $25 amiibo. I just cannot, within my own morality, purchase.
I
this
almost
game.
want to boycott the game now.
I
think I was gonna play it, but like,
it's just
that's scummy.
Yeah, and it's very scummy. I had my fair problems with 3D All Stars, but you could at least say they're packing 3 games in one, and they got some the HDness. They're doing HD
there's some quality of life stuff. You get the soundtrack in it. It was a cool product.
Yeah.
This is just a port.
Yeah.
That's not really that cool.
God, dude, you just hate to see, because you look around the industry in the modern era and you see how good people are doing these HD remasters with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, with Call of Duty, with Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot, even Spyro Reignited Trilogy,
Mass Effect,
the Legendary Edition, done some complete overhauls, added a booster to the Mako so it goes faster. Resi 2, and I assume it's going to be the same way in Resi 4. Like, you see this new wave of remasters. It's like, this is how you do it. This is how you get us, a lot of us are going to buy this shit anyway, but this is how you get us to feel good about that purchase and not shameful. And we look at it and we say, look, they did this, 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 and this. And while my dad likes to sit there and be like, dude, they're just selling you the same game twice, at least with like 3D All-Stars, I could be like, they packed 3 in 1.
Yeah.
I had my fair share of problems with 3D All-Stars, but I can still say that. Or with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I could be like, no, dude. Like, they redid the graphics. The soundtrack is the same. That game plays how you remember it instead of playing, like, if I went back and played the old one, how it would play. It plays how you remember it, and that's how you should do it. And with Insane Trilogy, you got 3 games. They got the new levels. They got all that kind of stuff.
And you're paying to play it on your new console. You're playing, like, at least for Switch, you're always like, I can play this portable, right? Like, that's a big thing. Being able to play, not just 3D All Stars, all those games in one package, but you also get to play them portable.
Yeah, which is a thing. And so you can do that with Skyward Sword here as well. But the only quality of life upgrade is using the right stick to slice the sword if you want. And I wouldn't consider that quality of life. I would consider that you have to put it in there because that's the only way you can play that thing on the go.
Yeah.
And so personally, you just hate to see Nintendo continue to fumble the
and
bag.
Just be archaic in their ways.
In the remaster realm.
Because there's some, I'm willing to bet there's some cool things you could have put in here.
100%.
And use this as a selling point for the game.
100%.
Like even if it's just some cosmetic
Bro,
thing.
Even look at Wind Waker. They did it with Wind Waker. They added the message in a bottle system, which works like the message system in Dark Souls, where players can leave messages to other players, give them hints at things that they want to do. They shrunk the map to where there's not as much sailing in between the islands.
Yeah.
And the Triforce area, the Triforce section of the game that was super fucking annoying in the original and was tedious and felt like this game should be over and I have to do all this stuff, go to Tingle and do all this crap, is streamlined aggressively in the remaster to where it's so much faster and nowhere near annoying. Completely revamped the way you do that. You don't have to go get all these maps and then bring them to Tingle and pay them $800 each and then go get the things. You get like one map and then you get all these pieces. It's so dumb. You see it with that and you're like, okay, that's how you do it. You don't fundamentally change the game in any crazy way. So the people who are like, we need the game to be exactly how it was before aren't going crazy. But you add these quality of life things, shrink the map a little bit so it doesn't take as long as just sailing. You streamline the one part of the game that people hated, and you see that with Wind Waker, and you're like, okay, that's how you do it. But then you see it with something like this, and like they just keep stumbling in this room. It seems like Nintendo
one step forward, two steps back.
Yes, and you look at Nintendo, and it sucks because you love them, right? You love Nintendo, you love their games, and you just want to play their games because they're I mean, at the end of the day, they're fucking great.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue to buy them, and I guess that's part of the problem, but. You just hate to see it because there's just no consistency across the board with Nintendo.
No.
You'll see crazy leaps and bounds in certain areas and then just complete, face first, face plants where you're like, what the fuck were you doing?
You get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and then you get Super Mario Party.
Yeah, and you're like, who made this call? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a masterpiece of a bundle.
Yes.
You take Mario Kart 8, you made it way fucking better. And that embodies the deluxe subtitle. Like it really does. It's great. And then you look at Mario Party and you're like, I cannot in my good conscience recommend someone pay $60 for this.
Never.
This game.
Not even 30 probably.
Yeah, and even splitting it, with people, it's like, dude, honestly, you're not gonna get that much enjoyment. Especially with like there was no online anything like, and now there is 3 years fucking later. So that stuff's just all weird, and Nintendo just has no consistency across the board. It always feels like they're scrambling, or only a couple people are making decisions, and they're just doing whatever they want. I don't know what it's the same thing. We don't know what the fuck they're doing at the end of the day. Whether they're going to do a direct, whether they're not going to do a direct, whether they're going to announce anything good. The year of Luigi was literally just Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, it's just so weird.
It is very weird.
It's so weird that Nintendo as a company. But if you haven't played Skyward Sword, I would say this is worth the $60 because to you, it's a new game. And I think Skyward Sword is good. People reviewed it at 10s back in the day. Then they quickly ran that back a couple years later. But I don't think it's a 10, but I do think, just like in classic Nintendo fashion, it is a good game. There are always good games. So if you haven't played it, I'd say shell out the $60, and I'd say shell out the $25 for just the amiibo if that's something that you want, and get it, and don't get the game and get the amiibo. Do whatever, and if you want both, get both, and be able to enjoy this really nice.
What you really need to do is buddy up with someone who's a big Amiibo fan.
Yeah, and use their amiibo.
And just borrow their amiibo for a couple days.
Because I do think the amiibo is worth $25, and I think the game is worth $60 if you've never played it before. But this is just scummy, and you really hate to see it. But get excited for it if you haven't played it yet, and if you played it already, I don't know if it'll be worth getting. But hey, your money is your money, and Nintendo's probably gonna get it at the end of the day because that's what they do best. And they do it to me, they do it to Mike, they do it to everybody. So that's how that goes. But let's change gears here. Let's start talking about Take-Two, one of the biggest publishers in the game. They dropped a lot of info, and Daniel Lamont did a little bit of roundup over on Twitter. So I brought some of his tweets here into the doc to talk about. So. Take-Two has disclosed its best-selling franchises of all time. Of course, Grand Theft Auto at $345 million, with Grand Theft Auto 5 making up $145 million of those dollars.
Who would have guessed?
Really nice. NBA 2K at $111 million. Of course.
Makes sense.
Borderlands at $70 million. That kind of shocked me. Yeah, that one shocked me a little bit. Red Dead Redemption at $60 million, with Red Dead Redemption 2 making up over half of those at $37 million. Love to see it. Civilization at $57 million. At first, it kind of shocked me, but then I'm like, PC.
Yeah.
Everybody got Civ.
Everybody has Civ.
From some winter sale, summer sale, something.
We both have Civ on our Switch. Like,
yep.
You get
57 million. And then BioShock, that one kind of shocked me at 37 million. Of course, they put out a bunch more numbers than that. They did because the fiscal year was over, they did a whole financial breakdown of all their stuff. You can go over to that Daniel Amon's Twitter on that tweet, and you can click the link, and it'll bring up the entire PowerPoint of Take-Two, and there's a lot more good info in there. But we only got a couple more things here that we're going to bring to your attention. Take-Two says it plans to release 62 titles in the next 3 years. Between April 1st, 2021 and March 31st, 2022, the company plans to release 21 games, 4 of which are core titles. In the 2-year period after this, the company plans to release 19 core games and 4 mid-core games. Of the 4 core titles releasing between April 1st, 2021 and March 31st, 2022, 2 will be based on existing IP and 2 are based on new franchises. In the 2 years after that period, 7 of the core games released will be sports titles, 15 will be premium titles, and 4 of them will be free to play. So Take-Two, pumping shit out, man.
Interesting numbers.
Yep, pumping games out.
Is any of them GTA 6?
No. Dang. No. What? No.
Well, imagine GTA 6 free to play.
For what?
Imagine GTA 6 is free to play.
I'm
saying it's possible.
It is possible. We do have some free to play GTA news coming up on this next story, but Take-Two pumping stuff out. A couple of, I think that the most notable thing here being Borderlands 70 million. I guess that makes sense across all the games, but still a little bit shocking to me. BioShock being as high as it is, especially since nothing's been out. Oh, I bumped the mic. Nothing's been out since Infinite.
Well, I think that's the same thing as like Civ. Everybody bought BioShock
at one
full
point.
Collection for like $10.
Yeah, and
that adds up.
4 free-to-play games out of Take-Two. 62 games in the next 3 years is pretty massive.
That's a lot
for a publisher. But GTA 5, let's talk about some GTA 5 next gen stuff. PS5 and Xbox Series X versions will be expanded and enhanced. But what does that mean? This is by Samuel Roberts and Vic Hood at Tech Radar. GTA 5, PS5, and Xbox Series X is happening. The iconic GTA 5 will have released on 3 generations of consoles after it arrives, expanded and enhanced on the new consoles this November. More than 7 years after its first release and 130 million copies shipped later, GTA 5 and its multiplayer component, GTA Online, is still enormously successful for Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive. Even if it means you're not getting GTA 6 in the immediate future, the key intent here is keeping GTA Online's player base engaged across generations. If you already have a PS5 or Xbox Series X, thanks to backward compatibility, you can of course play GTA 5 right now, but you won't get to enjoy any serious next-gen improvements until the new version is released on November 11th, 2021. We still don't know exactly what its expansions and enhancements will involve, though Rockstar has said these versions will bring new features, but we're hoping it's only a matter of time before we find out more. It's possible Take-Two's attendance at E3 2021 could bring us the details we're waiting for. In addition, Rockstar has announced that a standalone version of GTA Online will launch for PS5 and Xbox Series X on November 11th. This standalone version will be free exclusively for PS5 users until February 2022. So, yeah, standalone GTA Online thing. Frankly, shocked it didn't happen sooner.
So, hold on. You can only play GTA Online for free for exclusively on PlayStation 5 until February 2020.
For 6 months. No, 4 months.
Then why does it say it'll launch for PS5 and Xbox Series X on November 11th? That's the free version.
Yeah.
Okay.
The November 11th is the enhanced next gen GTA 5. Okay. The free also on November 11th is the free version of just GTA Online standalone, apart from GTA 5, that PS5 players can play for free. Xbox players have to purchase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So you can purchase a standalone GTA Online for the Series X on November 11th, but
it's free.
Does nothing for us, but
nope.
Does a lot for a lot of people though.
Yeah, it blows my mind how many people play that game.
Of course.
It just doesn't make sense. I don't get how people
still be pumping money into that, playing
years
the shit out of that.
later.
They keep dropping updates, man.
I guess that's fair.
They keep doing cool stuff. They say,
content.
hey, this is the last update, and then a couple months later, this is the last update. Then actually, you know what? Fuck it, we're not doing last updates. You guys are pumping us cash. And frankly, I'm fine with it because it funds Rockstar to do cool-ass games like Red Dead Redemption 2. So
true.
You love to see it. Michael,
Tim.
This next section of the podcast, section of the podcast following news called This Week in Gaming is a section of podcast where we talk about the historical releases, and you guessed it.
This Week in Gaming.
So May 23rd, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Pog.
In 2010.
Haven't played it yet.
Yep, you need to. It's very, very good. Very, very good.
Nintendo fumbled the bag. It was 30th
Shout out to you and to that summer. Overwatch 2016. Of course, love to see it.
What a good game.
Dark Souls remastered in 2018. Really love to see it, like, aggressively. May 24th, Metal Slug dropped in 1996. One of my favorite side-scroller shoot-em-ups. You ever played Metal Slug?
No, I'm getting hyped about the next.
The next one, May 25th, Pokemon Magikarp Jump in 2017. Been 4 years since that. Completely fucking forgot that happened.
It got brought into my mind like a week ago. Someone brought it up, but that game, kind of nice.
It's not terrible.
It is not
bad.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah. Infamous in 2009 on May 26th.
Good game.
Minecraft Dungeons. It's been a year since Minecraft Dungeons.
Makes sense. I was struggling to play that game.
That kind of blows my mind.
I had to get Game Pass on a laptop, and then my laptop.
I really enjoyed playing that game with Chance. That was a real fun experience. Playing that with Chance, playing it with Matt. It was just really fun going through.
It was a neat little game.
I really liked it. I was like, this is. Because they called it, baby's first Diablo, and that's what it is, and it's still good for people who are into those games. Cause especially, I'd say you have to be more of a Minecraft fan, or maybe have a kid, or maybe have like a wife or something that you're trying to get into games, or not. It doesn't have to be a wife. I don't know why I'm putting gender on it, but you can just any significant other that isn't into video games. You can you string them along and something like that. I'm playing a game with Adriana that I'm going to talk about here in the next section of the podcast. That's kind of similar. May 27th, Hulk in 2003.
Which
classic?
Wait, which one? We
had this problem. I don't fucking know. Watch Dogs in 2014. It's been 7 years since Watch Dogs came out.
I don't know if I feel like it doesn't seem right. I don't know which direction it feels.
I 100% of Watch Dogs, so I think I have the most credibility in saying that Watch Dogs 1 fucking sucks, and I 100%ed it.
That's true.
So,
yeah, I'll trust the guy who 100% of the game.
Yeah. May 28th, Outer Wilds in 2019.
That's a good game.
Love that game.
It's a good
Which should be coming out on the Switch soon.
Soonish.
I think, which I will rebuy because I love Outer Wilds.
Rebuy?
Yes, I will replay that old fucking game.
Okay.
May 29th. Well, I think I'm gonna get Adriana to play it. I'm gonna watch her play it and help her through it. Because it's kind of hard to replay that game because if you know what you're doing, you can just beat it like immediately.
Yeah.
And part of the enjoyment is discovering the mystery and all of that stuff. So it's kind of hard to do a second playthrough of that game.
Gotcha.
Mario Party 8 in 2007 on May 29th.
This almost really had me messed up because I read it as Mario Kart 8 and I was like,
well, yeah, but even still, Mario Party 8 in 2007.
Well, think about it. Mario Party 10 was on
Wii U.
Yeah, and well, it was on Wii as well.
Maybe. This was on Wii. Mario Kart Party 8 was on Wii.
Was it?
Okay. Yeah, 2007. I don't know. Mortal Kombat Armageddon in 2007. Shout out to Jordan. I know he liked that game. Splatoon in 2015. 6 years since the first Splatoon. Splatoon 3 coming out very soon. And then Agony in 2018, which was that horror game that ended up sucking pretty bad.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. So what should we do?
Well,
20 questions?
What are we at time-wise?
We are at 32 minutes. It's 10:45 in the evening.
Let's play a game. My brother.
We're going to play a game, my brother?
Mm-hmm. Did I come up with a character last time?
No idea. Yes, because it was not Knuckles. It was
Tails.
Tails. It was Miles Prowler.
You get to pick a character.
I get to pick a character. Before I pick the character, has the wallet been located? No wallet. Man, that fucking blows.
Tragic.
So, okay.
You can do this.
I'm thinking deep. I'm trying to think of a character.
You got the power.
You got the. Let me look at this character.
Wow, you have to look him up?
Google.
That scares me.
Talk, vamp.
That scares me. So, speaking of vamp, no, I'll get to that later. I was going to talk about Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Why'd you say it like Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Dude, I want to watch more Attack on Titan. I wish you would watch it.
No, I'm sorry.
I was so bad, dude. It got so good.
Sorry.
It got so extremely good. I'll talk about it more tomorrow.
Of course. Well, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for them.
Tomorrow for them.
Yeah, of course.
And I have so many good things to say about the show. Go watch the movie.
Google.
Dude,
load.
This is not good if you can't find the character.
No, I can find it. It's just not loading.
Get off the internet. What's up?
No.
Exactly. It's a critically acclaimed show.
Cool. Okay.
One of the best animes
I know,
ever.
but I'm trying to. What's going on is I'm rewatching the Marvel movies, and we have 10 days to watch 4 movies and both the shows.
10 days.
Yes, because she works Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, so we got to get rid of those, and then we go on vacation, so we got to get rid of those.
Yeah, but you can watch one episode of the show, on those nights. True.
Well, no, but we're not. We got to finish the movies first, so we won't.
Yeah, you could do that. You're gonna be on the train.
Yeah, maybe we're figuring it out. No.
You got
and
time.
then also, I'm trying to watch Love, Death, Robots season 2.
Put it to the side.
But I can't because we're watching through season 1 right now because Adriana hasn't seen it, and then I'll get to season 2.
Put it to the side.
And also, we still haven't watched Army of the Dead.
Just watch Tekken. Oh, wait,
which came out today.
Oh, man. Yeah, push it all to the side. Watch Attack on Titan. Trust me. It's
okay, I have it in my mind. I have the character. Sorry.
All
Hold on. This isn't the movie podcast.
Have I?
Yes. No. I don't know.
Don't say that.
Who did it? Well, we signed up for Knives Out too.
Does this character belong to one of the big 3?
Yes.
Why you say it like that?
Because he does.
Oh
no.
That's a freebie.
That's a free hint, baby.
You're not smart enough to throw me off like that. Okay.
Fuck no. No, it's not that I'm not smart enough. It's that I'm not an asshole.
Oh, I would totally. Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy, baby. Have I played a game that this character's in? Okay.
I'd say so.
You would say so.
I'd say you have.
Is this character on the Smash roster?
Is this character on the Smash roster? No.
Represented?
Like his franchise?
Yes.
Yes. That's 5?
That is 5.
That's 5 questions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My name is Tim and I'm the post boy.
Okay. I'm thinking.
Post boy.
Does this character have a game on the Switch?
Yes.
All right, number 6.
That's 6. Yeah, my name's Tim. Did you finish your essay?
Mario.
No, not Mario. 7.
Pokemon.
No, sorry. I didn't have to think. I heard the laughing and I was focused.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to think. No.
Focus.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait, it makes me think of the SpongeBob meme. Wait, the one that's been on TikTok a lot.
What?
Where he's like, you got a family? Look at me. He's like doing surgery or something.
What?
You might need to look it up. It's a SpongeBob meme. He's like, you got a family? Keep with me.
Please don't spill that.
Where am I at? No Pokemon, no Mario. Link. Yeah. Zelda.
Yeah.
It's a Zelda character. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This character's in Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
All right, that's 10 questions.
Okay. 9 questions.
There's really not that many characters in that game.
Nah, that is a character lacking game.
Okay.
There's like 10 notables.
Good guy?
Yes.
All right.
That's 10.
One of the champions?
No.
Oh, that gets
that knocks out 4. That knocks out 4 for you.
All right, that gets rid of quite a few.
There's still some side characters from each area.
I know. You wouldn't screw me like that though. I can't remember all. I wish you would have played through Hyrule Warriors.
Nope.
Because that would have helped.
Nope.
Huh?
Yeah, the first one sucks. Second one sucks too.
No, it doesn't. You're lying. The second one's good. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you. He's just mad that it doesn't.
I'm buying Breath of the Wild so she can play it on the ride when we drive.
Wow.
It's going to be fun. Can we borrow Mario?
Mario what?
Odyssey.
I don't own Odyssey.
Huh?
I don't own Odyssey.
No, it does, right?
I don't know. Okay.
Can I borrow
it?
Fuck you, Noah.
Is this... For those listening, Noah said $20. I'm stumped. Okay. Is this character... Well, I was about to say NPC, and that...
What are we on, 13?
13. But NPC is not a good character. Is this character... Does this character sell you stuff?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's not Beetle. Focus.
Sorry, I'm completely looking at stuff on the other side. Are you taking Noah's wallet?
Look into the camera, sir.
To Waco? Oh.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Dude, this is bad. Who?
Beto.
Are you of royalty?
Am I of royalty?
The character.
Yeah.
Are you related to Zelda?
Yeah.
Are you the king?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
King Rome, I would have accepted. Bosphorus, Hyrule, I would have accepted. The Old Man, I would have accepted.
The Old Man. Okay.
Yeah. So you got him, what, 15?
15, 16.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it could be him because I figured you'd pick him before any of the like secondary.
Yeah, I can't remember the names of the other ones.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Rivali. That's it.
Rivali. Yeah.
Mifa.
What's the last one?
No idea.
Urbosa.
Yeah,
there you go. I'm sorry, that was terrible content.
Yeah, sorry.
We couldn't focus.
Yeah, couldn't focus.
Let's wrap this up.
Now it's time for the games that we've been playing. I played a little bit of Mass Effect, played a little bit more. I'm still just fucking talking. It's a lot of talking, but I haven't played a lot more. So I haven't got out of talking. No, not really blowing up. Just talking to people, learning about aliens. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. And then I'm playing through It Takes Two again.
That sounds like a sequel.
It Takes Two again.
That sounds good. No. Like it roll off the tongue.
Yo, that's for free, Joseph Ferris. You can have that one. Yeah, we're playing It Takes Two because I'm playing through it with Adriana. I figured it would be fun to play a game with my significant other. And you know, I showed her like Edith Finch and stuff, and I'm actually getting quite a lot of enjoyment out of showing her like games that I think she would enjoy, that I enjoy a lot. And it's also it's enjoyable because she does enjoy them. So that's like, oh, this is cool. You know, sharing excitement.
How many times can you say enjoy in one sentence?
Yeah, enjoy. It's exciting. It's like really exciting to do something like that. So I'm going to show her like Portal and some other things. But I was like, you know what? It Takes Two was fun. It was accessible and it was really enjoyable. And I played through it with Chance, and I was like, I'll play through it again. I won't be stumped on any of these parts, so I'll know, and I'll be able to kind of put breadcrumbs to see if she could solve puzzles and stuff. And do boss fights and whatnot. So we're playing through it, and we're through the first couple of areas and having a ton of fun. It's really accessible. Like it really is accessible. It doesn't feel like I'm carrying her through the game, and it doesn't feel like she's holding me back. And so that's good. That's good for me because mainly good for her because she doesn't feel like, wow, like I'm not contributing, but also. Is he having fun? Because all I'm doing is dying. Like it doesn't really matter because just of the nature of the design of that game. So, you know, even if she keeps fucking up a jump over and over and over again, you know, if I run far enough ahead, she'll end up coming forward. So she doesn't have to worry about it.
I mean, those are good ways to have. Because you can play Mario with someone and the whole time you'll be like, I'm sucking. I'm failing here. Like when we spent 2 hours beating that final level. And
you knew when you fucked up.
I was like, listen, dude. Yeah. I'm just going to die, get in a bubble.
Yeah.
You do this.
Yeah. And you knew if you fucked it up that you were letting the team down, and that's not really a thing in It Takes Two, which is really fun. And also, It Takes Two is fucking hilarious. Its game design is super clever, and there's just the cutscenes are funny. We busted out laughing for like 10 minutes about the squirrels that open fire with Tommy guns. Like it's just crazy shit like that. It's just like, wow, this is just Joseph Ferris's brainchild, and you're like, this was a game made with love. Like someone made this game because they love games and they love experiences. And so it's very fun to just enjoy that, especially to enjoy it with my significant other, of course. And we're very much having a good time playing through that again. And we're going to play more, probably not for a while because we're going on vacation, of course, but when we get back, maybe watch a couple Marvel movies, play a little bit more in bed. And we're slowly taking away at it because it's not super long. So that's what I've been playing.
Nothing.
Not shit.
It's been like 4 days since last reporting on this issue.
Yeah,
maybe 5.
Oh yeah, because we're recording early.
I've been watching a lot of shows.
I have a
lot to talk about. I have a lot to talk about for the movie podcast. Yeah,
we watched Mugen Train, which was fun.
I've
watched Attack on Titan.
I'm just gonna tell you what I've been watching.
Rewatched some Marvel stuff.
I watched Demon Slayer. I watched the Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah,
I watched Attack on Titan. I have some good things to say about that movie. I finished The Circle. I've been watching Marvel movies. It's been a lot of cinema right now. So
of course,
I have nothing to report.
Okay. Hey, that's fine.
I've been playing Adventure Communist.
Adventure Capitalist?
No.
Communist version? Okay.
Because I never played it when it came out. Yeah. So I was like,
that's classic.
I'm a little bored at work.
And you got rid of Dokkan. You don't got Dokkan no more.
I don't got Dokkan no more.
Yeah.
Glad to report, didn't re-download.
I know the temptations have been there.
Yeah.
It's hit you a couple times probably.
I've downloaded another gacha game here to like try it, and it's just
Yeah, I can't do it.
Gone. So we broke the habit.
We're good. We love to see it. That's growth.
We're like a couple months free now.
Yep. You can get your questions read on the show by writing in an email to synceduppod@gmail.com, just like Fielding did during the. Or you can post it in the Discord, just like Fielding did in the reader mail section. He says, "What's up, brothers? Do you guys have to share consoles with anyone? Are there times you want to play something, but you got to wait for someone else to hop off first? Growing up, I shared every console we had with my brothers, and it was always rough waiting for your turn, especially when we got a new game like Fable or Mass Effect. Getting my very own Game Boy Advance was liberating. Thanks. I'm happy to report Fielding, and I don't mean this as an insult, but just because of the nature of it's been a long time since I've been blessed in that realm, so I haven't had to do this in a very, very long time. I know my brother's had to do it more because he's been younger, but of course he's 18 now, so he's booling. That's fun. And we share the PS5 because we didn't really feel the need to buy more than one, and we needed to buy one for the pod, so we got that, and that's fine. Jordan's kind of sharing consoles right now because his PS4 is shit the bed. But no, it's been a long time. But last time I had to share consoles, yeah, that shit sucked, man.
I think the most recent experience is like when people get back into the Oculus, I feel like everybody gets into it at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're like waiting turn.
Yeah.
To play Beat Saber for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, it's almost.
Are
like
y'all getting back into the Oculus?
Bro, come on. Me?
Yeah. Lately?
No, it's just
like,
in
general.
That's the biggest one I can think of
It's
recently.
kind of like Ring Fit.
Yeah. Like it just hasn't happened in years.
Yeah.
You know?
Ring Fit. Yeah, it was very enjoyable. I'd say. What's the thing? Oh, my train of thought. Sorry. Yeah. The way we kind of circumvented that is one, my parents despised and continue to despise video games, which is stupid, but they've always done that. And so they would never buy us games and stuff. Mm-hmm. We were always buying shit out of the bargain bin. If a game was more than $3, we just weren't we weren't going to be able to do it, and that sucked.
I think it also helps that I feel like we're in a generation where my brother would much rather always play Roblox or something more than any other game, right? Yeah. Like I'd be trying to get him into Pokemon, and he wouldn't be like asking to borrow my DS to play Pokemon, or like he'd play Call of Duty on the Xbox every now and then. But like I never had those issues because we were always in. I mean, he's 5 years younger than me, which is like enough of an age difference for us to not be super into the exact same things. So
so we would just like buy games. Like they would only buy games that were kind of co-op that we could do together. So that's kind of how we circumvented that. And so yeah, that's my stories about sharing consoles. Chance writes in, what's your favorite video game blob? We got Slimes, we got Ditto, we got DeBlob. I don't know any more blobs, but you get the point. All love. Frankly, neither do I. Those are all the fucking blobs.
You might have named them all.
I don't know a single other blob.
I'm trying to think of one. There's
not a single one. I got nothing.
There's got to be a Nintendo blob.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Kirby.
Does he count?
Jigglypuff.
I guess he counts.
They're blobs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They're blobby.
I'm going with Kirby.
Okay.
He's a blob.
Fair enough. Lucas writes in, date game. You're going on a first date with someone, and you have to give them 5 games that say the most about you as a person / define you, and they don't necessarily have to be your top 5. Frankly, I just give my
Yu-Gi-Oh!
top
Duelist of the Roses.
Huh?
Not even capping.
I mean, yeah, sure. That's
like I don't know if you understand, but I rented that game from Blockbuster as much as I could. Played it as much as I could. I feel like it says a lot about me. Used to play card games a lot. Yeah. PS2 era, very iconic. Just a trash game. Yeah. Actually, no. It might actually just be a good game. I can't remember.
Nah, probably.
Soul Silver.
For me, it's like Wind Waker, Last of Us 2.
I feel like I can't say
Guitar Hero 3.
I feel like Darkest Dungeon doesn't give the right vibe.
No, that people would be like, I'm not gonna
game at all. Yeah, but I love that game.
Yeah, I can only think of 3. And yeah, I would say Guitar Hero 3.
Because if I'm trying to think of like the stereotypes that certain games give off, and like say Minecraft, but I'm not like a Minecraft guy.
Yeah. I guess it's hard to find a game that defines you.
Yeah, that represents kind of you.
They would have to be someone who's a gamer that understands certain aspects of that type of stuff. But I can't really think of 5.
About what the game speaks about. So I don't know.
But that's it.
Some good ones there.
That's it for the show. Thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the Synced Up Podcast. It's getting late. I am very tired. Sorry for the short show. We still got to record a post show after this, and you can get access to that post show by going to patreon.com/syncedup and supporting us at the $5 tier. But if you don't do that, that's okay. And we'll see y'all next week. Everybody else, we'll see y'all in a bit.
Goodbye.
Bye.